And the topics for this class are strings, declaration and initialization of strings, string handling functions, and some example programs. So first, what's a string? A string is a group of characters or a sequence of characters. So in all our previous programs, we declared and used variables having integer value or a character, right? A variable declared with char data type can hold a single character at a time. What if we want to store a group of characters? So we use array to store the strings. So string is a group of characters. Array can have a group of elements. So we can use array to store the strings by making use of the char data type. So when we declare the array, we should declare with it char data type so that we can store the sequence of characters in the array. String is actually an array of characters which is terminated by a null character. So one of our previous videos I said, like, when you want to store the string inside an array, a null character which is a terminating character is automatically appended at the end of the string. If you want to store a string of 5 characters, you should declare the array having 6 size, having the index 6, because automatically it takes the last because automatically a null character is appended, making the character length to 6. By logically the size is 5, the /n character is appended, so for that we had to allocate a one more space. So C provides a set of built-in functions to manipulate the strings. So we can store the strings in the variables, and we can also manipulate them using the ready-to-use built-in ready-to-use string functions. So that means we can actually perform some operations on strings such as joining of two strings, trimming the strings, counting the characters, etc. All the string handling functions are stored in the header file called string.h. So here we are using a special type of header file along with stdio and conio called string.h, which is a part of C library. So before using any string function, we should include the preprocessor statement #include string.h. So let us look at some important string handling functions. Strcat. So this is for string concatenation, which joins these two strings. String copy, which copies one string into another. Strlen, which counts the number of characters in a string. That means it finds out the length of the string. String lower, which converts the string characters into lowercase. String upper, which converts the lowercase characters to uppercase. String reverse, which reverses the given string. So I'll start declaring the array which can hold a group of characters. So for that I need this char variable. So let us say I declare a variable called name, which can store any person's name. So of size 10, that means I can have maximum of 9 characters, right? So this is okay. So there are two important input output functions for handling strings. So that is called as gets and puts. Remember this? So gets function will get the string in. So it's enough to pass the variable name inside the gets function. When we use puts function, we can actually print it out, right? So here I will tell, so let's save this, Control F9, enter your name. So I'll put Angpro. Your name is Angpro. So this is how the gets and puts function work, right? So now I don't want this. Instead, I'm going to show you some string handling functions. Let us start with so combining the two strings. So I will here use as name1 comma name2. enter name. So this is for name 1, this is for name 2. So I will use concat function here, which is string cat. This is the function name, so which gives you string cat of name 1 comma name 2. So look at here, friend, I have included the function inside the printf, so we will get the result of this function inside here. So this is the format: string 1 open parenthesis, the first string comma the second string, both will be appended together, both will be joined together when we use the string cat function, right? So here inside this I should have the percent yes, right? Percent s stands for the string, right? We use percent d for integer, percent f for floating, percent s for the string. Let's run this. Enter your name. I will tell and pro, and I'll put a space here. So space will also be counted as a character. Enter another name, training. So concat is pro training. So both strings are appended together. I mean joined together, and we have got it. Right? So remember, when you are using scanf function to accept the characters as a string, use this percent s in the scanf function. Because we are not using scanf, so we didn't use the percent s, right? So this is how we can use uh, the percent s character, and we have demonstrated the string cat function here, right? Let us now try for the string length function. Okay, so it counts the number of characters, string len. So we don't so I made these two statements as a comment, so this will not be executed. I just tell the user to enter name, and I will find out the length of that name, right? So string length is equal to strlen of name 1. So it will find out the number of characters in the variable name 1. So it returns the integer number. So I have to have %d here. Control F9. Enter your name ankpro ankpro. String length is 6. That means it has 6 characters, right? So let us convert the inputted. So let's convert inputted values into uppercase. For that I need to have string upr, and I will print it in the string. So the function is string upr, string upper. Control F9. Enter your name ankpro. So that is what we got. We got the string into uppercase. If we want to lowercase, string lwr. So the function name is lwr, string lwr. Control F9. So I will insert the name in the uppercase now. ankpro. So it is converted into lowercase. That is how we can perform.